Good morning. As you guys know, I've been trying to find a way or fabricate a way to put my 30 amp Honda 3000 on my rig, on my truck camper. And I spent the last week fabricating an area to put my Honda 2000, and it worked out good. But I'd mentioned that I was gonna probably fabricate another area to put my Honda 3000, but I've been doing a little ciphering since then, and I got possibly an alternative way I could make it work without having to go through all that work. So let's make it work without a lot of work. I am pretty perseverant to try to get this Honda 3000 on our truck camper somehow. So let me show you what I've been doing. In the last video I'd mentioned that I was going to try to find a way to bring it out, fabricate some steel, attach it to the bed of the truck so I could just put it right here. Then I got to thinking where I used to store the Honda 2000, which was in this little cubby hole right here, until I made an area to put it down here. I got to thinking, the previous owner of this rig had, I think he just screwed these toolboxes into the side of these 2x4s at the bottom of the truck camper frame. And so I was looking over here, and I have a little room on this side to slide. If I can unconnect these boxes and just slide them down a little bit, I might be able to create a platform with some scrap metal here to get that generator on. So another thing I was thinking about, I could probably just carry it in the back seat. I don't want to carry a generator in the back seat of my, it's got the gas in it, and I'd rather leave it out here. So I think I'm gonna try and go for it. So I just started thinking about this when I was taking out all the things that would freeze over the winter, and I was going to move them into the heated shop. That's what kind of started me to thinking, well, this is put in after market, after the fact, after the mount of this, so it could be taken out, and just if I could just slide it over, maybe there'll be enough room to do it. So I was looking at how he has this thing mounted in here, and it appears there's just a couple of wood screws going through the box holding it to that bottom frame. So I'm going to take those out and see if it'll move. That would be cool if it would. If it's going to be this easy to do, I'm going to be so grateful. It's just a drywall screw. A bent drywall screw. Hey, we use what we have, right? Another drywall screw. Could that be it? I hope so. Ah, no such luck. Oh, okay. Looks like he's got a series of bolts here that need to come out. These look like just self-tapping, self-screwing little screws. Maybe that did it. That did it. It's like when you buy anything used, like we did with this, you want to make it your own. You want to make it to your needs, customize it. So I'm hoping, I don't see any reason this won't work. I want to take this out and fill those holes with silicone. Not that any weather was going to get in there anyway, but peace of mind. Some little hook here. I guess that's for a bungee, to bungee something down with. There we go. Not sure I want the generator back here or up here. I guess I better check to see if it'll fit first, huh? Candy! Okay, here's what it looks like with everything off of here. It's just some, looks like some old rough cut actual 2x4s. It's probably what the guy had. Use what you get, or use what you have. Free is free. So if we can get this generator mounted, then I can use that for gasoline storage.
Move this roller thing. Oh, good fit.
Let's try this side first. Oh, give me that knife again. I'll cut this thing up. put the box where it's at right now. It'll come on and off easily. And that's what I'm doing. So it's a trade-off. I'll have to sacrifice a little bit of storage because I won't be able to open this all the way even with the turnbuckle off because it's going to catch right here. But that's okay because I can still store stuff in here. I just can't open it all the way. And for those items that I need to open the cabinet all the way, if for some reason they end up down here, I could just slide them over, open this up, and pull them through and out this way, because I can't open this all the way. So that's what we're going to go with. And it'll be awesome. And this time I'm not going to drill into the side of the camper. I'm just going to drill into that wood at the bottom, and this time I'm going to use better screws too. So for that, I have my handy dandy spare box of assorted lag bolts that should fit the bill nicely. Heck yeah! Still wondering why the guy would drill into the side of the camper when all he had to do was this. Oh, we're gonna fix that. And we want to make sure that it's safe and not going to come out of there. So we'll put 5. Five lag bolts should be plenty. The nice part about this is that if I ever need to take the camper off the truck, these won't be attached to it. And it'll be a pretty good guide putting it back on. Just go between the boxes, right? Yeah, I think so. Of course, that means I'll have to do it to the other side too, down the road. One more. You know, I accumulate a lot of this stuff, like I take the screws and the bolts and everything out of things that, for example, I'm throwing out. Because those are still usually good. I will say this is a lot sturdier than it was. You know, when you could open these before, you could kind of feel it bounce a little bit. Not now. Probably a lot safer too. So there's that. Now for the final touches. When I had my generator Honda 2000 up here, I had this little block of wood that I would just press down here with a little screw stop to make it, you know, just making sure it didn't fall off going down the highway. Not that it would, not that this would either, but make sure it's really snug. Quite honestly, I'm real surprised. It fits in there so nicely, like it was custom made for it, literally. And you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to recreate this with steel so that I could just put a lock down at the bottom, or a lock, you know, so I could just lock it that nobody can steal my generator. It's a concern these days, like I said previously. It would be pretty easy to lock to this steel here. And I also made a video about, I fabricated this because, let me show you this. Oh yeah, that's a nice tight squeeze on that generator too, with this. So yeah, I didn't think about that, but that ain't, yeah, that'll stop it from going anywhere. But the reason I fabricated this was because it gives you, let me show you. It gives you all this extra storage between the box here and the railing that I fabricated. So you could put lawn chairs, and like I put a ladder in here and a couple of stools. And so you have all this extra space that you can use. Just have to take it out when you want to open this up completely. And most of the time, I don't even need to take this off because I don't really store anything in here. I just can't reach in and grab out of it. But you gotta have everything locked, sadly. So here's how it's gonna look. I'll probably put my cover on this generator. I have a generator cover. I don't know, or not. But this is the box I fabricated. And I got it locked up. I just wanted to check everything. So now, I'll just put a couple of maybe 10 gallons of premium in here with whatever's in this gas tank too, just to be safe. And let's throw in an emergency supply of only getting 6 to 7 miles a gallon diesel. So we got 15 gallons of gas in there. And with the cost of gas, want to keep our gas locked up, but here's how it looks. Now if I'm at, a lot of times I'm doing this on my own. So let's see how long it'll take to set up. Not that we're in any hurry or nothing, but I have a little block of wood and my hammer because I want this snug. We're doing this actual time. No jump clips. Now I know I have to take this off. I'm usually doing this myself. So, that's off. Now I need to set up. Plug it in. Not bad. And we reverse the process. Can I do it myself? Let's find out. Little harder to get back on, but doable. And I guess I could take these turnbuckles off, but that would make it easier. But it isn't necessary, as you can see. Put the rack back on, and we're done. It could be done by one person. So, it's awesome. Sometimes you just want to kick yourself because the solution to that problem, or my perceived problem, that I was having getting this generator on board, it turned out to be an easy fix. I would have spent a week or longer fabricating a holder on the bumper for this thing. And look, it just fits so well, so nicely. And it also worked out really nice that I have a gasoline storage compartment now too. So sometimes it just comes to you where you wanted to accomplish something from the start. Your mind sometimes it just kind of focuses on one way to do it, on one thing, on one aspect of it. And I'm no different. That's what I focused on. I focused on that compartment there, when in actuality the solution was staring me right in the face the whole time. And not only that, not only is it a solution to our camping boondocking needs with 30 full amps to run everything all at once, but it looks good. And let me tell you something, looking good is very important, don't you think? Okay, on to the next project. I think I said that the last video. In fact, I'll put this in the playlist as number 5 for generator box. See you guys later.